Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've been feeling a little stressed about your credit score, wondering why it's not where you want it to be, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving into the 5 things that could be lowering your credit score. And guess what? These things are usually within your control, so let's break them down and get you on the path to a better credit score, shall we? Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss a video packed with tips and advice that can really make a difference in your financial journey. All right, let's get started. 1. Missed payments. The first and perhaps most obvious reason your credit score might be lower than you'd like: missed payments. This is a biggie, and it's one of the most common causes of a drop in your score. Here's why. Payment history makes up about 35% of your FICO score, which is the most widely used scoring model. So, if you're missing payments, whether it's for your credit cards, loans, or even utility bills, it's going to hurt you in a major way. Now, I know life happens, right? Maybe you got busy, or you simply forgot. But don't let this be the thing that holds you back. Stay on top of your payments by setting reminders or automating them. Most banks and credit card companies offer easy-to-set-up auto-pay features, and trust me, they're a total lifesaver. If you've missed a payment in the past, don't panic. Just get back on track as soon as possible. Even if it takes a little time to get your payment history back in shape, the sooner you start, the better. 2. High credit utilization. All right, moving on to number 2, high credit utilization. You may have heard of this before, but let's make sure you really get it. Your credit utilization ratio is the percentage of your available credit that you're using. For example, if you have a $5,000 credit limit on your credit card and you're using $2,500 of it, your credit utilization rate is 50%. Ideally, you want to keep that ratio below 30%. Ideally, even lower. Why? Well, credit scoring models look at your utilization rate to see how well you manage your credit. A high utilization rate indicates you might be overly reliant on credit, and this is considered risky by lenders. Lower utilization signals that you're using credit responsibly and not relying too much on borrowed money. So, here's the plan. Pay down your balances. If you can't pay them off all at once, try to at least pay down the balances to below 30% of your available credit. If possible, spread your spending across multiple cards to keep the utilization low on each one. Also, if you can, ask for a credit limit increase. This might sound like a weird idea, but increasing your limit while keeping your spending the same will reduce your utilization rate, and your score should get a boost as a result. 3. Closing old accounts. Moving on to number 3, closing old accounts. Now I get it. It might feel like a good idea to close that old credit card account you don't use anymore, especially if you're trying to simplify your finances or avoid temptation. But here's the thing. Keeping those old accounts open is actually good for your credit score. Why? Credit history length makes up about 15% of your credit score, and the longer your history, the better. When you close old accounts, you shorten the length of your credit history, which can negatively impact your score. Additionally, those old accounts often have high credit limits, so keeping them open helps lower your overall credit utilization. That said, if there's an annual fee on the account that you don't want to keep paying, then consider asking the issuer to switch it to a no-fee card instead of closing it altogether. If that's not possible, consider just leaving it as a backup and not using it. But remember, closing accounts should be a last resort. Try to avoid it unless there's a really good reason. 4. Applying for too much new credit. Number 4 on the list is applying for too much new credit. I know. Sometimes it feels like applying for a new credit card or loan is the fastest way to increase your available credit and boost your score. But hold up, let's talk about what really happens when you apply for new credit. Every time you apply for a new credit card, loan, or line of credit, the lender does what's called a hard inquiry or hard pull on your credit report. These hard inquiries can temporarily lower your score by a few points, and having too many in a short period can really drag your score down. In addition to the hard pull, lenders might also view frequent credit applications as a red flag. They may think you're taking on too much debt or struggling financially, which can hurt your chances of getting approved for new credit. So, what should you do? Be strategic about when and why you apply for credit. Don't apply for credit unless you absolutely need it. Instead, focus on building your score through responsible use of your existing accounts. 5. Errors on your credit report. And finally, errors on your credit report. Believe it or not, your credit report might not always be accurate. Mistakes happen, and sometimes you could have a wrong account listed, payments incorrectly marked as missed, or even fraudulent activity on your report. If there's a mistake on your report, it could be causing your score to drop when it shouldn't. So how do you fix this? Check your credit report regularly. You're entitled to one free credit report per year from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, at annualcreditreport.com. This is a great way to spot errors early on. If you find any discrepancies, dispute them with the credit bureaus. They're legally required to investigate your claims and correct any errors within a reasonable amount of time. Regularly checking your credit report can also help you spot signs of identity theft early, which is another important reason to keep an eye on your credit. All right, now that you know the 5 things that could be lowering your credit score, let's talk about what you can do to get back on track. Remember, it's all about taking control. If you've missed payments, get current as soon as possible. If your credit utilization is high, pay down your balances and ask for a limit increase. If you've closed old accounts, reconsider and think about keeping them open. Avoid applying for too much credit and regularly check your credit report for errors. Your credit score is a journey, not a sprint. And with a little effort and consistency, you can definitely raise your score and put yourself in a better financial position. Believe in yourself. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any questions, and share it with someone who could use a little credit score motivation. Until next time, take care of your credit and take care of yourself. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video with more tips to help you crush your financial goals. Stay awesome.